He had chest pain the night before. He didn't take it seriously. He slept with it, woke up, and attended the program. At the program, in his attempt to speak to the audience, he had the chest pain again. He thought it was the standing, and so he decided to sit. And so he sat in the chair. While he was sitting, he was still experiencing this chest pain. He didn't know it was that serious. In sitting, he died. What could have led to the death of this man? That is what we are going to talk about today. This is the story of a man that experienced chest pain the night before, and he didn't know it was that serious. And he attended the program, and in his attempt to speak to the congregation, he died sitting in a chair. If you want to verify this, you could actually go to YouTube or Google and find out. Google about a man that died sitting in a chair when he had chest pain the night before. It's a popular story. I just want you to find out for yourself. Hi, I welcome you all to Healthy Living with Regina, where it is all about health promotion. So I am going to tell you what that chest pain you have been experiencing could be about, okay? Or what that chest pain that friend of yours, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother is experiencing, what it could be about, okay? Yes, so I have noticed that chest pain is one of the commonest symptoms that patients present to the hospital with. But whenever you are asking about what some of their symptoms are, okay, and they want to mention chest pain, most of them downplay the chest pain. Most of them do not really most of them do not know how severe chest pain could be, okay? So today we are going to talk about some of the conditions that present one of their symptoms to be chest pain. We are going to talk about conditions that have one of their symptoms to be chest pain. Kindly stay with me and I'll be right back. So what are some of the causes of chest pain? We have cardiovascular causes. By that I mean conditions related to your heart. We have pulmonary causes, conditions related to your lungs. We have GIT, okay, gastrointestinal causes, conditions related to your gastrointestinal system. And we have causes that are related to the chest bone. And we even have emotional causes, right? Okay, so what are some of the cardiovascular causes of chest pain? We have angina and we have MI. You may be like, what is that one? So what is angina? Okay, so angina is a tighten or crushing chest pain that is felt by an individual, okay? Some of them describe it as the chest is heavy and they feel like something is sitting on their chest, okay? That could be angina, and then it's usually brought on by exertion, and then it's relieved by rest, okay? So let's say you began to do something, okay? Let me say you began to you realize that your environment is weedy, right? Okay, so the front of your porch is weedy, and you decide to weed. In the process of weeding, you feel this severe chest pain, but then when you stop weeding, it starts for a while, the pain left, okay? This could be angina, okay? And then when you experience this chest pain for more than say 20 minutes, we could say it is MI. Okay, MI is like myocardial infarction. That's like the senior brother or senior sister, or in fact senior family member of angina. This is very, very serious because most patients that experience this symptom that do not report to the hospital quickly end up dying. In fact, I recently watched a video of this man that experienced, it was a YouTube video, right? I saw this video. He experienced this chest pain the night before, but then he was going to attend a program, right? And then he thought it was just one of those things. And so it was at a program when he was trying to give a speech to the people who were listening to him that he just, he couldn't stand anymore, so he now had to sit down, okay? So he was in this, it was when he was in the chair sitting that he died in the process. Okay, the chest pain he had the night before was his heart warning him that something was wrong somewhere. But how many of us take this chest pain seriously? We don't take them seriously, and then it leads to sudden death, and then we cause emotional trauma to our family members and our friends. That is how severe this thing is, okay? So most of the time, let's not think about just ourselves alone. Let's think about the impact that our death, or the impact that the severity of our illnesses could be on other family members of ours when we are gone, okay? So that's how important this is. When we go to the other causes of chest pain, like I said, there could be GIT causes, right? So we have something we call reflux esophagitis. Reflux is like the thing is coming back, okay? So this actually associated with meals, okay? So someone experiences this burning chest pain right after they've eaten, okay? And then it's exacerbated by when they try to bend forward okay, or when they lie flat on their back, caused by the reflux of food, okay, from their stomach into the esophagus. So the acid that comes along with the food coming back into the esophagus is what causes this burning chest pain. You see, so that chest pain you may be experiencing, it's not just any chest pain. This chest pain could also be caused by a lung infection like pneumonia, right? When your lung is infected, right, it could lead to this chest pain. And this chest pain is you experience the chest pain more when you breathe in. Okay, so let me say, I'm going to try to breathe in so that you see. So let me say I try to breathe in like this. Okay, so I've breathed out now. In the process of breathing in, taking in air, you feel that you feel this pain in your chest. Okay, that could be caused by pneumonia. You also have having trauma to your chest. Maybe someone gave you a blow on your chest, or you were in a vehicle and then, let me say, the car stopped all of a sudden and then your chest hits the seat in front of you. It could actually cause chest pain. It may not cause chest pain right there and then, but after a while it could begin to yes, it could cause you this chronic chest pain, which may not go no matter the amount of, we have this ointment in the market called Kokpa and Co. No matter the amount of Kokpa you apply, this chest pain seems not to be going. That's because that trauma you probably had some time ago could be the cause of this chest pain. And now let's come to the emotional cause of chest pain. Okay, so I was like, how could emotional stuff cause chest pain? One of the commonest emotional cause of chest pain is depression, okay, anxiety. Okay, there's something on your mind, there's something bothering you, you've been thinking a lot and all of that. The body is such that once something disturbs your mind, okay, something that's going on in your mind could actually affect your body. So you'll be like, what does it mean? My thinking process will affect my heartbeat and all of that? Yes. Once you are anxious, you could even have palpitations, that your heart begins to beat faster. You could feel your heart beating. Ideally, you see the way I'm standing here, my heart is beating, but I'm not aware that my heart is beating, right? But when you have palpitations, okay, you could actually be aware. You would actually know that your heart is beating. You could feel your heart. You could be aware that your heart is beating, and that is abnormal. And it is this kind of process that the emotional cause of chest pain also take. Okay, so people who are depressed and people who are anxious could have one of their symptoms to be chest pain. So you may ask yourself, how do I know which one is actually my problem? That is why it is important for you to visit the hospital. When you come to the hospital, there are some kind of questions your doctor will ask you, and depending on the answer and response that you will give him, he'll be able to know that this chest pain is angina, or this chest pain is MI, or this chest pain is reflux esophagitis, or this chest pain is as a result of trauma the patient had some time ago, or this chest pain is emotional. And I am stressing on this because so many people have died because they took chest pain as a mere something. It is not mere. Please take this chest pain seriously. Take it seriously. Come to the hospital. Let us find out what is causing that chest pain so that we treat it for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions, you can put your questions in the comment section and I'll answer them appropriately. Please share this video because the rate of people dying as a result of chest pain will be like, oh, he was here, he was fine, all of a sudden he slept and didn't wake up. Oh, everything was fine. Last night he only complained of a slight chest pain. You see, we hear of these stories a lot, and it's high time we stop taking things lightly. It's high time we start taking some of these things seriously. So once someone complains of chest pain, we are not supposed to joke with chest pain at all. Please let them report to the hospital. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe so that I can keep making more videos. I really appreciate your being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.